here at TeacherCon for the final presentation of Game Jam Plus 2025 here in Seattle. Give yourselves all a round of applause for making it this far. Excited to see what everybody came up with based on the three central themes that were announced at the start of the jam back on Friday, which feels like it was a month ago, but it was only a couple days. So I'm looking forward to what you all have done. So the format of this will be, we'll show you the video. You are welcome to come up here, send one person, send your whole team, talk about the game, what your the ideas were, answer any questions that people in the audience might have, and yeah, that'll be it. You each get 5 minutes to come up and show the video, talk about the game, or you don't have to come up at all. We can just play the video and move on. It's totally up to you if you want to come up and talk about it or not. So yeah, let's with all that being said, what is this? Test, 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 test. If you're watching at home, if you can let us know if you can hear that, I think it's working now. Yeah, anyways, as I was saying, we're going to show the games that were made here at the final or at these final presentations. So let's dive into that here. Just give me a minute to get sharing set up on this. All right, so first up we have Monkey Has Too Much Coffee. If anybody wants to come up and talk about that game, feel free to come up now. Okay. One second. Okay. Take it away.
You want to just play the video first and then? So the theme we went with was a make your own version, and so it's the snake game, but instead of a snake, it's a farting monkey. I don't know. Do you want to add anything else?
I think I'm good.
All right. All right.
Cool.
Well, thanks.
Thank you. I'm not sure that the video played on the stream, so I'm going to throw it up one more time.
All right. Awesome.
This is Monkey Has Too Much Coffee by Kalizo on Scratch. Basically, what you do in the game is you're a monkey that drank too much coffee and you're farting, and you have to get the bananas, but the more you eat, the more you fart, and then if you touch your fart, you die. So yeah, the hardest part of making this was mostly the art because I did all of it, and I also did most of the code, but my dad did some of it, and yeah.
And up next, we will show Buttons Run. Anybody want to come up from Buttons Run and show that game?
This is Buttons Run. You are the button and you run around dodging needles that the evil spindle shoots at you. If you get hit, you are sewn to the fabric and life is over. It's meant to be a simple game following the small scoped, big fun theme. I made Buttons Run using Scratch and all the art is drawn by me. Overall, the game wasn't too hard to make, but fun to play.
We gotta say the inspiration for the game is today is a national holiday. What's the national holiday?
It's National Buttons Day. It's just, I used a national holiday to try to make me think of an idea for the game.
So,
Thank you. Well done.
okay.
Stockroom Stuffers we'll have up next. Anybody from Stockroom Stuffers want to come up here?
Just a moment.
Yeah, no worries. Got a few people joining us up here on camera. Talk about this cool looking game. Just stand right.
The video does not speak for itself, so.
Okay.
Basically, the idea. It's a rhythm game where basically the idea is in the stock room of the store, everyone got all the holiday stuff together and they need to prepare for, in this case, Christmas. And so you're essentially trying to only retrieve the Christmas decorations and project the rest. The design is basically halfway between sort of a Guitar Hero game and some elements from Rhythm Heaven. And it gets a lot more kinetic than one would expect. So.
The reason we went with a rhythm game was partly because we had 2 musicians on our team and no character artists or anything like that. So we worked with what we have.
Is this original music, Jimmy? Very nice. That was Stockroom Stuffers with a little holiday themed rhythm action here for us today. Let's see. Up next, we will have C and Snap. Do we have anybody from C and Snap here that wants to come present your game?
We followed the small scope, big fun theme. Ours is basically you play as a little fish researcher who's taking photos of aquatic life and sea objects. You can get money by doing so and get upgrades for your gear. It's pretty simple, but it's fun. Just a basic exploration game.
Have you all done game jams before? Yeah.
Kind of.
Together as a team? Or?
No.
Yes.
We're all freshmen.
Here at DigiPen?
Yeah.
Nice. Was this looks like, is it Unity?
Mhm.
Yes.
Nice. Who did what on the team?
Oh, I did all of the art and animations.
I did the particles and like implementing some of the art and UI.
I did general player scripting and shaders.
I worked on the main game mechanic.
So I made one whole script. I made the pause menu.
It's important. How was it doing level design for an underwater game?
Hard.
Bet.
I made all the assets, and then I referenced the Hollow Knight map like a lot.
Mhm. Always good to be inspired by greatness.
Yes. Also, I did not realize how long the video was. Sorry.
That's all right. It's like when you're doing karaoke and there's a long solo and you're just
It's because even though I made the map, I forgot where I was going for a little bit.
oh nice. Thanks.
Very well done. Let's see this now. Taking some inspiration from another great game, Hollow Knight. Up next we have Thrill Run. If there's anyone here from that team that wants to join us, appreciate that.
Hello, everyone. This is Thrill Run. In our game, you play as a zombie who is being experimented on, who is running away from the scientists who are trying to track you down and take you back to the lab.
What'd you make this in?
This was done in Unity.
How many people on your team? 6. Wow. What were the different disciplines? I guess what did you have?
So I did programming, and he did some art. We had a music composer. Yeah, we had some people doing production. So, yep.
Nice. Did you know each other before this? Have you all jammed together before?
Nope. We just sort of formed a team at the first presentation of the game jam. So, yeah.
Awesome. Did you have a good time?
Oh, yeah, it was fun.
Awesome.
Very fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks.
Thank you.
That was Thrill Run. Up next we have Train Transporter. If anybody here, it looks like we have the Train Transporter team coming up to the stage here. Just give me a second.
All right.
Hey everyone. This game is called Train Transporter. The point of the game is kind of to deliver resources between different cities within a certain amount of time. So each kind of round takes about a week, and well, not in real life, but in game takes a week. And if you don't deliver all the resources in a week, then you lose. And with each week, you can get upgrades to your trains. You get more trains as the weeks go by. And I'll just do the audio so these guys talk about how to
I guess we kind of wanted to make a roguelike, but the scope, obviously the scope was a little big, so it's almost a roguelike. And I guess the general idea is for it to be stressful. You're trying to manage the trains, and you'll see here eventually we get to complete the quotas together, which is a different types of items you have to deliver to make it past the next week. And every time a train gets to a city, you have a certain amount of time before you don't just randomly go somewhere. So you're kind of forced to try to make decisions quickly.
And so the cities we have is we have like metropolitan cities, and they make iron. We have mines, they make coal, and we have farms, they make corn. And the demand is other cities need those resources, so you're transporting those resources between cities. And our idea was that as the game will ramp up, you will get more trains later stages, and then the trains could collide. We ended up not implementing that, but that was our vision with this game.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
What was everybody's role on the team besides audio?
I did most of the coding, like most of it.
Yeah.
And,
I did the assets, and I did coding related to integrating the assets in the game. And I stood again.
Just did idea. What theme were you inspired? Were you?
Go for the small scope, big fun.
What's your background in game development? Like, are you?
I think we're all fairly new, right? We all met at I met that day.
Nice.
I'm an engine programmer usually. I just wanted to take a break from coding, so I did the art.
I don't know. I'm just having fun. I've done a little bit of game with Unity before with him actually in a class in our undergrad, but
there's the upgrades.
Yeah, the upgrades. Here we go.
Like part, you like from one of the speed upgrades. Changes the capacity and the speed on the train, depending on the upgrade.
Yeah, I guess I should have mentioned that. I think kind of the main constraint is the train can only hold so many resources. So you're kind of having to go back and forth. And then the first stage is kind of simple. You're just going back and forth. But now in this second stage, I guess, you have more quotas and there's a second train. And theoretically, the trains will collide, and then if they collide, then you lose a train or something bad happens.
Yeah.
So you try not to have them collide, but get your quotas.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, congrats. And that was the video. Good timing on that. Yeah, that was Train Transporter. And nice work on that, guys. And the last up, we have Pest Control. Do we have people from Pest Control here? It looks like we do. Queued up here. All right, take it away.
Hello, we are Pest Control. We are a 2D tower defense game. The category chose small scope, big fun. I'm Juju, one of the programmers.
I'm Adriana. I'm also one of the programmers.
And I'm James. So a little bit about our game. It's typical tower defense, endless waves. However, our unique spice of the game was that you can edit the maps. Every time you kill an enemy, you get a currency battery charge. And so the goal is to make the path as long as possible. We are originally planning on having obstacles where you can have time, unfortunately, to generate obstacles and forcing the path to go around them. So the goal is you build a path from start to end, and then once you click the wave button, the enemies, two different types of enemies start coming through, and you have two types of towers. The railgun tower and the sentry turret. The railgun is supposed to be the sniper one, and this turret is like a standard tower.
What'd you make this in?
This is in Unity 6. Yeah, so it's
0.2. What's your background as game developers?
So we're all Penn students, members and alumni. So I'm a CSJP programmer. Yes.
Nice. Have y'all worked together on projects before? Or?
No. No, we just seen each other around. Really, that's it.
Nice. And have you done game jams before? I think.
Yeah, I've done a few game jams. Have you?
Yeah.
I did a couple like pre-digital a while ago.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, thank you very much for being here and joining us. And that's it. We have, since Friday, 7 brand new games exist that didn't exist before. So that's pretty cool. You all did some amazing work. We had platformers. We had a train simulator. We had a rhythm game. We had a couple of small games made by some of our younger members here that looked pretty great. Yeah, just all kinds of different creativity and cool games that came out of this experience. I hope you all had a really good time. I know I always enjoy hosting these things and seeing what y'all come up with. Don't forget that if you want to continue on with the rest of the program of Game Jam Plus, you are welcome to do that. We watched a whole video about that on Friday, and I can give you more info about that if you want to get into the incubation stage that is happening now and continue working on your game that you started here. Just let me know, and I can talk to the organizers in Brazil about that and get you all going to the next stage. But otherwise, I hope you had a great time, and I hope we'll see you back here in January, at the end of January, when we'll be doing Global Game Jam. I think that's the last weekend of January, early February. I haven't looked at the exact dates yet, but it's always around that time. Always a good time. Typically, we get close to 200 people for that jam, so definitely come and have fun. That one is, there's not really a competitive element to that. It's just come and have a good time and make a game on the theme that gets announced at the start of the jam. So definitely look forward to that. If you enjoyed this one, definitely be here for that. And then, like I said, we have the holiday party coming up on December 14th at GameWorks downtown Seattle. $50, all you can eat, drink, and all the games are free all night. So come play games, eat food, hang out with friends, get dressed up, or dress however you want. Wear a Christmas sweater, holiday sweater, and hang out with your friends from Seattle Indies. Otherwise, thanks everybody again for being here, for making some fun games, having a great time, and we'll see you at the next jam.